Aries, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. These energies are very fluidic. Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. So, what's going on for the sign of my Arian friends here? Angel spirits guides, Aries. Aries, if you please, Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. Well, it would seem here that there's a release of a stagnant situation, Aries. Okay, you're making choices in love. In fact, you're making choices in several areas of your life. All right, about the things you love, not only people, but hobbies, jobs. All right, I'm getting incoming communication here that for perhaps this person wants to visit you or you asking you to visit them. It's kind of like they want to talk to you. All right, and I don't know, you're kind of holding ground at the moment. There's a very strong pull towards this kind of request, but you are kind of a bit resolute here. I'm kind of getting here there's some mixed feelings, despite the stagnancy of it. All right, you're holding back your natural kind of impulse here. The underlying energy is the Devil card, the Empress, and the Four of Wands here. I mean, you're pretty happy with your situation at the moment. There is feelings being reawakened here. You are actually becoming self-aware, okay? And it's kind of like there's a few revelations here. It could well have been a toxic situation, a bit too one-sided for your liking, okay? And I'm getting in the past that you kind of treated it very lightly, but it kind of got out of control in some form here. But with this Devil card here, it's just beware about repeating past decisions for the same reasons. It's beware about repeating a deja vu situation. This is not saying that you should not go along with this, okay, and totally dismiss it. It's just saying be cautious. All right, and there's, like I say, you're holding yourself back. There's somebody here that in the past has withheld their feelings, and you as well. All right, but it's like the mask is going to come off. The truth is going to come out. There's a lot of revelations here. I'm getting perhaps discussions on how to go forward with this person. It could be a very brief discussion. Okay, but your thoughts on and energy is mainly tied up with where you're actually at now. Okay, you certainly don't want to put yourself in a position that you can't get out of. So it's kind of like you're in like this withdrawal mode here. In the past here, it could have been that the person you're dealing with is in another situation purely for convenience, or you're in a situation, it was treated as purely as convenience here. The situation, whether this is you or the person you're dealing with, and the energy between you and this person was actually quite fleeting, but it's kind of emotionally stagnant here. In the past, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Eight of Swords. There was a very restrictive, patient kind of let's just stop and think about what we're doing here. There was either you or this person had the lack of courage to take this further. Okay, because of circumstances or because of maybe what you was focusing on at the time. Okay, this can go back as far as last year, even as far back as 10 years ago. I've done personal readings for people that have been in a similar situation for the last 10 years or so, trying to get the energy to change. There was kind of an opportunity with somebody in the past, but I'm getting it was kind of dismissed here. And now the opportunity is coming around again. You got the Magician, the Justice card, and the Page of Wands. Well, it's certainly got your attention. It's certainly got your curiosity. I'm kind of getting you are seeing what you can make out of it. Okay, you have been trying to manifest. All right, but there's another energy there with this Justice card. There's another energy there in between you that stopped you to getting together and coming to some kind of compromise in the past. Okay, some of you could even be dealing with legal issues, but in some form or another. But there's an energy that kind of kept you apart because it was so imbalanced. I'm kind of getting here that there was more giving than taking in the past. It was a very erratic, stressful energy. It could well be that somebody was married here, you or the person you're dealing with, and it was just not right at the time. So it was a question of having to wait. I mean, going forward, you've got the Lovers, the Death card, and the Ace of Wands here. This is kind of the energy between you. All right, and yeah, there's a conflict of interest. So I'm feeling here that you want different things from this relationship than the person you're dealing with, irrelevant of the outside influences such as marriage, other people, work, etc. And for you and this person to bring it to some kind of conclusion either way, there needs to be an honest conversation and a resolute decision, kind of agreement being made. It's like an acceptance of the situation here. There is a like a reconciliation interest here, but either way, I'm kind of getting this will probably help you come to terms with the past. All right, despite responsibilities, there has been a lack of confidence in this person you're dealing with. They do seem more confident. They're looking at you and seeing you're very, very strong now. Okay, and they do want some kind of reconciliation here. I'm getting that they're not willing, not necessarily want to be second best, but a decision and an agreement, concord does have to be kind of agreed here if you want to take this forward. I'm kind of getting Aries, you're a bit more resolute than the person that you're dealing with. You're kind of in this energy of letting it go. Mainly I feel because you're kind of tired of fighting all the time. From you, I'm kind of getting there's a complete change of attitude here. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who's trying to coerce you, okay, tempt you into a situation. All right, but no, I mean, you want to be a bit more resolute. You want a bit more certainty. You want a bit more stability. It's been too erratic. All right, and with this Tower card here, this is kind of a make or break situation, and whichever way you decide this to go, Aries, you will be the catalyst. You'll be the one that takes the action. Okay, whether to take this forward or not. Some of you will go forward with it on getting here, I'm feeling, but there's certainly a lot of stability coming in, but it needs a lot more work on it. From your point of view, is it worth the effort? This is what you're saying to yourself. But what I'm getting most of all is generally there is a release of a stagnant situation where there's perhaps been no communication, all right, differences of opinion, you can't seem to come to an agreement, all right. But despite its challenges, whether you leave this situation behind or go forward with it, I'm kind of getting this, it's going to produce a lot of challenges for you. But because you're so resolute in your mind, you're very adaptable, Aries. You you feel you can recover from this. But I'm kind of getting you'll be very, very diplomatic about it. I mean, in the past it was a lot of extremes, possibly a lot of fighting, okay, but I'm getting that you're being much more diplomatic. You're sort of, as we say in the UK, biting your tongue a bit more to be a bit more diplomatic. You certainly do want a more peaceful life, either with or without this person. You want a more balanced life. I'm getting that there is this kind of temperance energy, you know, around this. Your attitude is kind of much more even now towards the situation. You do want to be trying fair with everybody that you're concerned with, you know, but if you can't get it, you're willing to, you know, let it go on getting a lot of you. I'll be honest, as an outcome, this could go either way. Thanks very much for watching.